What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys. So check this out. Let's just talk real quick. So there's a saying out there that people say all the time. They say, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And usually people say that like in a relationship and all that sort of stuff. Like you're not gonna know what you had until I'm gone. And then usually you reply with bye, right? No, I'm kidding. But there's some truth to that. You don't know what you have until it's gone. But there's a reverse to that as well. And the reverse is you don't know what you were missing until you get it. Mmm. Mmm. Don't act like that's not deep. That is deep. You don't know what you were missing until you get it. So this is not a video about relationship. I'm not trying to get you to break up with your significant other because there might be somebody better out there. That's not what this is at all. We're gonna keep this to technology. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about an experience that I had and why the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is held to a higher standard by some folks more than others. Okay, so I'll give you an example. In my hand, what I have right here, okay, this is a Galaxy, which one is this one? The S10, Samsung Galaxy S10. This phone is maybe 2 weeks old now. I used to have a Samsung Galaxy S7. Now here's the deal. My S7 was paid off. It did everything that I wanted it to do. I made phone calls with it, texted, checked emails, YouTube, and used Google. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I don't have any other social media that I keep on my phone, so I really didn't need it for anything else. Okay. Now, to me, my phone was perfectly fine, and it was paid off. Like I said, you got a budget. A update came up, and I went ahead and I hit the update. The update kicked in, and everything was fine for like about a day or two, and then out of nowhere, my phone just literally just stopped working. Like it just stopped working. I couldn't reboot it. I couldn't factory reset it. Nothing. It just stopped working completely. So I had to go in. I go to Verizon store and I tell them like, hey, my phone stopped working. I need a new phone, right? The dude is trying to sell me the brand new phone, which is the S20, right? And obviously he's trying to get me to get the big one, the S20 Ultra or whatever, right? Now, as I'm sitting there, I tell them what I use my phone for, right? Make phone calls, text messages, email, YouTube, and Google. That's it, right? So he's trying to explain to me all the different features that this phone has. And because I can't relate to those features, I tell him, no, 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 no. What's the price? He tells me the price. I'm like, nope, not doing it. The price was like $1,400 or something crazy like that. So then he shows me the S10, which is a newish phone. I think it's like a year or 2 years old, whatever. And I need a new phone anyway. So I said, okay, fine. I'll go with the S10. Now, the first day that I had this phone, I'm just being honest with you, I felt like, man, like my old phone, yeah, the screen was not as big. Yeah, I had a little bit of scratches on the screen, and yeah, I had bezels, but my old phone was perfectly fine. Like there was nothing wrong with it. By day two, I could tell the difference. The difference in speed, the reaction time of the phone, and I actually went in and checked at the different features that this phone has, right? And it does has different features compared to the S10 or whatever. And I started messing around with those features, and now I see what I was missing. Okay. The story gets deeper. My coworker has a S20 Ultra, right? And I was in the office today, and and we're there, social distancing, but we're there, and he has his phone on like some type of battery saving mode or whatever. And I told him like, yo, the battery lives on these phones are ridiculous, and the screen, it's like a 1440p screen. Like, I'm gonna take advantage of that. If I'm paying money for that, I want that feature, right? But he's trying to save battery on that thing. So he goes to me, but you know what? I got the 120 hertz screen on my phone. So he has that feature turned on. So this phone is a 60 hertz screen. That phone is a 120 hertz screen. And he says to me, I really don't see the difference. I really don't see the difference. Now he went from, I believe he had a Note 9 and went to the S20 Ultra. So he should have seen the difference. But I mean, he's just saying I really don't see the difference when it comes to the hertz. So literally right there, I grabbed his phone. I said, "Let me see your phone, man." He gives me his phone. I grab my phone and I open up the YouTube tab on both of our phones, right? YouTube app. And I just start scrolling. Now he's looking at both phones as well. And literally right before our eyes, you could see that my phone running at 60 hertz compared to his 120 looks like it's stuttering. Like you could see the difference. And he was like, "Oh man, yeah, that's a huge difference." Now, as soon as I gave him his phone back, I could not unsee what I was seeing with my phone, the stuttering. I could still, because just how smooth it was, right? And that's what gave me the idea for this video. Now, I'm going to be fine with a 60 hertz screen, right? I really am. But God forbid I would have bought that S20 and experienced that 120 screen all the time. Going back to this would have been incredibly difficult. Just like if I also go back to my S7 right now, would be incredibly difficult because I see the difference in speed. I could tell the difference in snappiness. On the S7, like I didn't even realize, like on this phone, when I press on the app just opens. On my S7, I would press on the app, and I would have to wait, and then it would open up. But I was accustomed to it. So let's tie this back now into technology of video games. Here's the problem. Some of us that have experienced playing on PC hold these consoles to a higher standard. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what we have to remember is that these companies aren't catering to us. They aren't. They're catering to their fan base, which are console players. So when it comes to PC, there's two different types of PC gamers. You have the PC gamers that won't even touch a console, think that there's no point in touching a console, and only exclusively play on PC. And then you have the PC players that enjoy playing on console. They see the value of a console. They see the value of having a system that only has a power cord and an HDMI cord, and you plug it in and you can play. They see the value in being able to sit on your couch with a controller and playing, laying on your couch, laying on the floor. They see that being a value. The problem for this person, for this PC gamer, is that sometimes you have experienced things that is hard now to enjoy the console experience, right? Give you another example. My first gaming laptop had a 1050 Ti. Now the 1050 Ti is perfect gaming card if you want to play at 1080p medium to low settings. It's perfect for that, right? And games still look good at medium settings. They still look good. They don't look great, but they still look good, okay? But you're running these games at that settings. You're running them at 60 frames, right? When I first got that laptop, I was amazed. Okay, and I already had my PS4, I already had my Xbox One, and I still was amazed at the 1050 Ti with a 60 hertz panel. Okay, when I got this laptop that I have now, that I saw it on sale with 144 hertz and a 1660 Ti, and I started playing games on this at 144. Like I would drop the graphics. I didn't care. I just wanted to experience 144 frames. Going back to 60 is such a struggle. Now, I will admit 60 is enough. It is. 60 really is enough. But I'm telling you, if you get used to playing at 144, playing at 60 is a struggle. You kind of got to get back used to it. So now when I play on the PS4, I play on the Xbox, or I play on my other laptop, it's a struggle because I have been giving something. I have been given the experience of playing at that level. So, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are trying to cater to their fan base. And the truth of the matter is that the bar of expectations for their fan base compared to someone that has played on PC is not that high. That's why you see a lot of people on both camps, on the PS5 camp and the Microsoft camp, extremely excited about these consoles. PC fans that are excited about consoles are excited about these consoles only when they see it being compared to a PC and being able to do what a PC can do. That's when you see most PC gamers actually get excited, right? Because what they're offering for the most part are things that we've already experienced. The disappointment comes in when they offer something and then you see something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and it doesn't look like they're gonna go ahead and deliver. Now there's still time to change that, right? There's still time to change it. But I just find it very interesting. So again, like I said in the beginning, sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. But sometimes you don't know what you've been missing until you get it. So for all you PS5 and PS and Sony fanboys and all you Xbox Series X and Xbox fanboys, don't just dismiss us that talk. Sometimes we talk trash about the PS5 or the Xbox or just the disappointment that we see in it. Don't just dismiss us. We're coming from a good place. We're coming from a place because we know what the gaming industry is capable of. So when I see comments like it's up to the developer and the developer might want to cap the frames at 30, to me that's unacceptable because I know that that same game that's going to come out on PC, the developer is not going to cap the frames at 30. PC gamers won't even play it. The bar is way too high. PC gamers won't even play it. So if you can unlock it on PC, you should be able to unlock it on the next generation console. I made a video a few days ago talking about how right now there are certain games that can already run at 60 frames on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Already, right now, today, there's certain games that can run at 60 frames. All I'm saying is next generation console is going to be stronger, right? Everything should run at a minimum of 60. The word minimum of 30 should never be, ever be in anyone's mind. And then the article or the video that was made by IGN about lowering your graphical expectations. What do you mean? We need to lower our graphical expectations. I admit games already look good. I've said this before. You could always make them look a little bit better. I know you can. I know you can. But if you're not, let's say you're going to keep the same graphics as last gen, come on. Make it run better. Make it run better. So, PS5 and the Xbox Series X, in my humble opinion, for the next generation to really be worth it, they have to give us something that we've been missing or something that we didn't know we wanted or we didn't know we needed. And by we, I mean the people that are just playing on consoles and have not experienced PC at all. If they do that, then it'll be worth it. And to all my PC gamers out there that also enjoy consoles, understand that, and I can admit when I was wrong, at the beginning of all this, whenever all these rumors started coming out, I was really excited and I really thought that these consoles were going to destroy PCs unless you had a high-end PC. But there's so much that goes into PC gaming that the consoles just doesn't look like they're going to be able to compete with. So they have to stick to what they can. The simplicity of having a console, they're always going to win that over PC. I don't care how much PC gamers try to explain to me that playing on a PC is simple. It's not, dog. It's just not. It's not as it's not difficult, but it's not more simple than a console. It just isn't. Okay, so they're going to have that, the simplicity, the comfort level. Look, you can't beat. You could play on a console laying in bed. You're gonna do that on a PC? You're gonna have your mouse and keyboard on you while you're laying in bed? I guess you could, but it's not as comfortable as holding a controller. Now you could connect the controller to your PC. You could do that, I guess. But then, are you connecting your PC to a TV that's on the wall? Are you playing on a monitor? It's just not the same. Okay, the console's gonna win that as well. How comfortable it is to play. All right. But when it comes to actual game performance, man, it's just hard. It's just hard to compete against PC. So PS5, Xbox, you really don't have to do much to impress this next generation. You really don't. You just have to do better than what you did last time and give people an experience that they haven't had before. And those people are the people that have only played on your previous consoles. That's my take on it. Dark 1985. Yo, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.